Now, if you couldn't tell by the rest of my content on my channel, I love otaku culture. I'm into anime, I'm into gaming, I'm into all that good stuff. And a place that I find very close to my heart, and I think to the hearts of many otaku around the world, is of course Akihabara. I love being in Akihabara. I love walking around, just checking out all the shops and seeing what they have on offer. Maybe some of the new stuff has come out. I even like, checking out some of the things in the basement. You know what I mean? There's some of the wink, wink, nudge, nudge kind of stuff. For obviously for research purposes as well. Yep. But things are going to change for Akihabara, and in this video we're going to talk about, well, what and how. Now, even before the pandemic, Akihabara wasn't exactly going through the best of times. I mean, when you have figures and all kinds of goods being sold a little bit more cheaply online than in stores, then that affects profits of those kind of stores, right? And unfortunately, we did see a lot of closures that were happening in Akihabara. And then when the pandemic happened with the soft lockdown, things basically got even worse. Akihabara even became a little bit more seedier. There were people who were offering certain services that you wouldn't usually see or associate with Akihabara, and we're not just talking about, maid cafe type of services. We're talking something a little bit more adult, a little bit more extreme, and Akihabara wasn't exactly going down a good path. Some are questioning whether the inbound of tourism is actually going to be able to help Akihabara in its current state, to help shops get that profit, to be able to maintain their shops and to not close down. But, well, now we know that Akihabara is going to go through some pretty big changes relatively soon. For a few months now, there have been talks going on about a possible construction of a giant 170 meter tall building, a building complex, I should say, that would have offices, it would have a shopping mall, hotels, and even a little port, a little boat area. I'm guessing so that you can have a boat tour from Akihabara. I have heard of such places in other areas of Tokyo. It's not a place that I usually associate with Akihabara, but yeah, it sounds cool, I guess. But this has kind of been a point of contention for some of the businesses in Akihabara, which we will get into just in a short while. But for the longest time, they were just talks. They were just talking about it, weren't really sure that it was going to actually happen. And it seems that they needed to be quite a large majority of those business owners or the people that would be affected to be in favor of this construction of this building. Well, it seems that the Chiyoda Ward Council actually put it to a vote themselves. Things were kind of going back and forth between the ward and between these businesses, these business owners, and it got put down to a vote within the council. And by one vote, the people in favor of the construction won. Yes, so we are going to see the construction of this large building complex within Akihabara. Now, you kind of need to ask yourself, where are they going to make this building? There isn't really that much space in Akihabara for such a massive building complex. Well, that's the thing. They're going to make space, which is the reason why some of the business owners in Akihabara were actually against this construction. A whole section of Akihabara, not too far away from the station, is actually going to be torn down to make some space for this large building complex. This is an area that is connected to the main road, the Electric Town District, where you'll see a lot of those tourists kind of going. A lot of the pictures are from that area. But yeah, at the beginning of that road, that's where they're going to be creating some of that space for this building complex. Now, it does mean that we're going to need to say goodbye to some more businesses in Akihabara, some buildings that have been around for many, many years for the sake of this new construction. But personally speaking, I can't say that I'm too happy about seeing Akihabara's landscape change even more. than it already has. I mean, we lost the Sega building, the iconic Sega building. Now it looks Geigo, which is still pretty weird to me. And you know, we lost already a lot of shops in Akihabara. So seeing even more changes happen, you know, kind of gives me some mixed feelings. But I do want to see, you know, Akihabara liven up again. I do want to see some businesses bringing in a profit to keep Akihabara healthy and to, yeah, just to give it back some life. I'm not really sure what to expect from this building complex exactly. It kind of sounds like the big building complex that they made in Shibuya some years ago. So I'm hoping that they're going to have some of that those otaku elements within that building, maybe within the shopping mall, a big animate or something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, those are the changes that are going to happen in Akihabara, and maybe we will be seeing more changes. Who knows? But let me know what you guys think, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you next time. Take care. Peace.